It's time for the mic drop. I end each show by going deep on one topic affecting our community in hopes we can all learn a little more. It's been called the world's first viral video. Awakened by a traffic stop taking place outside his home, George Holliday grabbed a video camera and filmed 4 police officers violently beating Rodney King as he lay on the ground. The subsequent airing of the tape by media sparked nationwide outrage and led to the officers being criminally charged and tried in a Los Angeles court. And even though the assault was clearly caught on tape, the officers were acquitted by a jury of their peers, a ruling that would spark several days of riots through the people of Los Angeles demanding to be heard. Now, while these officers faced no legal consequences for their actions, it was clear that the only reason they went to court was because of Holliday's recording. And it was thought that in the future, the possibility of their actions being captured on video would make officers think twice about the level of violence they brought to bear in their interactions with the public. That was 31 years ago. And in that time, we've seen many more videos, many more. Tamir Rice, Sandra Bland, Elijah McClain, George Floyd. Each of them falling victim to the very same state-sanctioned violence recorded by George Holliday. Now, the latest iteration comes to us from Arkansas, where yesterday 3 officers were videotaped violating 27-year-old Randall Worcester in the mid-morning sun. Now, some of you may have seen the video. It's all over social media. But for those who haven't, we've decided not to air it. I've watched it, and I wish I could say the brutality of it. Worcester's head being slammed on the concrete by one officer while the other 2 hold him on the ground while punching and kneeing him repeatedly was shocking. But it's not. It's commonplace, as was the response of the officers who, thinking twice about their brutality after realizing they were being filmed, stopped abusing an unarmed man. Now, the officers' superiors acted in a commonplace manner, placing the officers on administrative leave while another law enforcement arm, the Arkansas State Police, investigates their conduct. Now, I'm sure, as is commonplace in the other incidents like this we've seen, the investigation will be conducted in a fair manner and justice will ultimately be brought to these officers. Maybe a reprimand and a promise of increased training to go along with their paid vacations, or a cash buyout so they can start over in style with some other form of police force. And then, of course, we have the now commonplace reactions of the public, ranging from shock and anger to, well, we don't know what happened before the video, so let's not pass judgment on these fine officers. And that one is so commonplace, I don't even answer it anymore. We've had 30 years of videotapes. And while, yes, occasionally true justice has been served, it only seems to come in the most extreme cases. And sometimes not even then. Like when a 12-year-old boy was shot to death for playing in a park. Thankfully, this incident ended in arrest and not in death. But there's going to be another video. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, since law enforcement officials have been trying to have filming banned, maybe these tapes will finally stop being commonplace. Hey, that's one way to solve the problem. And a familiar solution at that. Protecting and serving only those who wear the badge. All right, that's it for Open Mic. We'll be back the same time tomorrow. You guys have a great night. I'm Reese Waters.